Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to my 31 Days of Horror in October, day 18. Now, today we're going to be talking about Scary Movie. Scary Movie is a 1991 film which runs approximately 82 minutes and is written and directed by Daniel Erickson. Now, this stars John Hawkes as Warren, Suzanne Aldrich as Barbara, and Eve Lunning as Sheriff Pat Briggs. Now, the reason why I decided to do this on the 18th is because Mayor Bruce Todd and the Austin City Council in 1991 declared October 18th Scary Movie Day. That's when it was released. Alright, this has a super simple plot. You have Warren, who is a bit of a basket case. He is a very meek and very scared person. He wakes up from a nightmare in the beginning, kind of foreshadowing what's going to happen. From there, him and his friend Brad, and two blind dates, I do believe they're blind dates, end up at this haunt. He's constantly being teased and being scared, even before they get inside the haunt. And that's kind of how this movie kind of works, is that for the first almost half the movie, they're outside in the line. And then the second half of the movie takes place inside the haunt. Now, before they go inside, they find out that a mental patient who is being transferred has escaped and is running amok in town. So this puts all these kind of things inside the guy's mind, and it appears that this crazy psychotic person has taken up a costume inside of this haunt and is now after Warren. That's pretty much the story in a nutshell. I love this movie. I absolutely love this movie. It's a bit of a slow burn. It really doesn't have much of a body count, but there is something brilliant about the way this film is written, acted, and just the overall purpose of the film. And by purpose, I'm kind of talking about the ending and what actually happens in the film, which I'm not going to spoil because there are a lot of people that haven't seen this movie. I appreciate so much that AGFA actually released this film. Now, this is full screen. The picture quality is not the best, but considering how this movie came about, I definitely feel that we're lucky we got this movie at all. Now, I want to say a big thank you to Joe the Horror Man because he actually made me a copy of this movie even before it was even announced that they were going to bring this out on Blu-ray. Now, the significance of this film and reason why why it means a lot to me, not only because, one of my best friends made me a copy of it, but this film is so rare. Not anymore, of course, since it's been released through AGFA, but this movie was so rare. This was done by independent filmmakers, and actually, the only copies of the film were distributed at the actual showing of the film. Joe actually has one of these VHS tapes, and it's nothing but a white sleeve with a barcode on it, which kind of has a little bit to do with the actual film itself, but in the actual title. But this, when I say this movie used to be rare, it was probably one of the most rare in his collection, without a doubt. So thank you, Joe. I'm so glad you made me a copy of this. I freaking love this movie. Now, I've heard mixed things from other people when this movie came out and a bigger audience was able to see it. I've heard some people say, it just wasn't for me, and I get that. It is a slow burn, but I love. It's just a very well done independent film. I recommend it. It's probably not going to be for everybody, but I, like I said before, I love this film, and it's got a really cool roadside haunt. Kind of one of those makeshift haunts that you used to find a lot of. Now they're a little bit more elaborate, but yeah, this movie's fantastic. Definitely, if you can, check this movie out. It's great. And make sure you stay tuned for day 19. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.